sticky question because you can't really win with that. There's no way out of that question because you're always going to be offending, at a bare minimum, the eyewitness. Or, you know, if you say, I don't think this is what you saw, you're going to be offending them. You're always going to be running counter to what they believe. It's difficult with religious entities. You know, there are places where there's a fine line between some of these creatures and deities, or sort of deified, you know. So we try our best to walk that tightrope, but it is a challenge, and it's something that we're cognizant of, and that we take seriously when we're in a culture that has kind of active relationship with some of these stories.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
You're here.
Thanks. We only have a couple more minutes, so we'll jam through the folks that are up here, and then we'll probably have to call it a day.
Hi again.
Hi.
In your book, I love the story about Fordyce.
Yes.
And you said that everybody...
That's a good sell if you haven't read it. If you just read that, you were like, what? Fordyce.
And you said everywhere you go, you bring dice. I wasn't sure. Do you have dice on you? If not, are you going to score some from the dealer's room?
Wish I had it in my pocket right now. What a victory that would have been. I don't have it with me right now. But we do. We usually travel with dice and deck cards and stuff like that. But I'll have to steal some from the dealers. We'll play later.
Okay.
Yes, she is the most clumsy, but it's also because she's the most like fearless. Riders just like barrels into things. And so
yeah, I saw her on a motorcycle when she just did it.
She's no longer allowed to ride motorcycles. That was her last ride on the motorcycle. And if you really slow the tape down and look at it, you know, I'm not sure she should have gone down right there. But she is a little bit clumsy. But if she were sitting here, she would say that she's probably the clumsiest person on the team.
Well, when you were doing the Ironman thing, and she went through the floor, Ryan would find the one hole.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And it was hilarious because we're going.
That's right. She's definitely the clumsiest. The other thing, though, is that I'm sure this comes through in the show, but if you meet her in person, she is incredibly tough.
Yeah.
Like if you punch Ryder in the stomach, you would break your fingers. She is like, I think she's been in a bathing suit a couple of times, but she is like ripped.
Yes.
And here's the amazing thing about her. Ever seen her exercise? Ever? And, I mean, she'll every once in a while, that's not true. Every once in a while, she'll throw around in push-ups. But, and she just eats whatever she wants. And she is, like, ripped. So she's probably one of the toughest members of the team, but yeah, she does fall down.
Second part is, have you thought about doing the mythology of things, like looking for, like, the Texas or going in that route, from the crypto side to the mythology side?
I would love to. I think that there's, you know, it's a different show. I would love to do that. I think that it takes us out of this kind of, you know, there's really two parts to Destination Truth. It's a travel adventure show for the first 10 minutes or so of each segment, and then it's an investigative show for the last 10 minutes. I think if you move into the more mythological stuff, you're compressing out how much kind of experiential looking around in the dark and things that go bump in the night stuff that there is. I love that stuff. I'd love to get into that, you know, but I think it's a different format. You know, maybe it's something that we can touch on in the future on a different series, or if Destination Truth kind of expands its boundaries a bit. But I think it's a different show, but I love that stuff. Yeah. Hello.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Well, I keep thinking about the Japanese investigation underwater with the car engine turned on. Was that legit?
Yes. That's a place called Truck Lagoon, and another amazing experience in the show. It was, talking about Pearl Harbor earlier, it was sort of retaliatory attack from Pearl Harbor. It was a Japanese sort of supply depot that was followed by the Allied forces in this thing called Operation Hailstone, and they sunk hundreds of ships and planes down in the bottom of the Pacific, and they're all just sort of sitting down there in stasis. And so we went down and went into some of these ships, and in one of them, just the scale of what you find in these boats is amazing. You find airplanes still lashed down the decks. Nuts. And there's a whole room full of trucks. And you swim through this one area and you can hear what sounds like an engine revving. And I remember before we went.
And the show was like severely loud.
Yeah. And I remember before we left thinking, I bet that's a like acoustic trick where, you know, sound underwater is very difficult, is very wonder if that's just something where the sound is bouncing off something else. But I mean, damn if it didn't sound a lot like a truck engine. So I heard what you hear, which is what sounds like a truck.
And then my second is, wondering how in the world the investigation in the air, how in the world?
Oh, with the climbing?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. We just did an episode this season with these hanging coffins. So we're like, we'll be on Belay and we'll hang there, Belay, and investigate. And we did, but it was difficult because you had to kind of have some purchase on something, or you weren't able to use any of the equipment. But that location was amazing, and it's a graveyard like no other. I've never seen anything like that before. And it's a place that's called Sagada, and it doesn't have a lot of publicity. It's a place that a lot of folks haven't seen before. So to be able to go there and do an investigation was amazing. It was really hard. I mean, it's difficult to tote that gear up the side of a cliff. I'm not a natural rock climber. The guy I was with, Richie, is like he can scale, the sheer, up the side of the Empire State Building. But it was tough, but it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to say, writer is something that you, it was an episode where you actually were chasing something before across the river.
Yes.
And you were, I think this is so interesting.
Ma'am, I think we're out of time right now. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. I'm going to be here for the rest of the weekend. If you haven't come by and say hello. I'll be in the, what are we calling that room?
Walk of Fame.
That's a crazy name for that. I'll be in the room, and I'll bring some dice. And so feel free to come by and say hi, and then I'll also be doing panels here for the rest of the weekend, and we'll mix it up a bit. I'll be doing just love songs tomorrow. Juggling and magic the following day. So we'll keep it interesting, and maybe I'd love to talk more about travel and if folks have an interest in travel. I've got a lot of thoughts about how to kind of get going and get traveling. So maybe tomorrow we'll focus on some of that stuff. So if you're around, come back. I promise it'll be different and interesting. But thank you guys so much. My first time here.